My name is Rose Gishia and welcome to Premier Rehab Center. I'm a care provider and today we are going to do a foot scan. With me here is Elizabeth Wangoi and we are going to see how it works. So let's start. So the first thing I'm going to do, we are going to start by filling in her information in my laptop here. Stand on the scan, so on the dark surfaces first. So on the dark surfaces. And then I'm going to just wipe in case of any dust there. And then I'm going to ask her to bring her right foot on the clear surface. And then she's going to start with her hands on this side. And then she's going to look right in front of her, forward. And then we start the scan. Ready? And we start. Kindly step back, and now the machine is going to show us the results of how the feet of Elizabeth are. Okay, maybe I can start with explaining something little here. This is a sample scan of how our feet are supposed to be when you're standing or when you're walking, the parts which are supposed to be in contact with the ground. So the red, maybe I can say this is the red or the maroon color, it's where you're supposed to be in contact with the ground. But anything else here, the bluish and the green part, it's supposed to be, like it's not supposed to come in contact with the ground. So, and then the optimal scale, which they are giving us, of, now we are talking about now the pronation, like the pronation index, which you are going to be given. 0 to 34, that is optimal, that you have no problem with it. You don't have any issues with your feet. But now this is the result of Elizabeth's feet. So, as you can see, comparing the feet on your right and the feet on your left, which the left happens to be Elizabeth's feet, you can see that a bit of this part is in contact with the ground. So we can say, okay, it's not badly off because the whole feet is not going in contact with the ground, but we can see at least there's some part which is coming in contact with the ground. Okay, let's see what are the effect of that. Okay, the pronation index, they said it's 93, which is not very bad because 0 to 34, as we said earlier, it's optimal. Mild is 34 to 85. Okay, that is just mild, and she falls on the moderate group. And severe is plus 125, like when everything else is in contact with the ground, like the arch has completely collapsed. So let's see what are the impact of that. Okay, so what happens? Okay, also the scan has also picked something. As we can see, the right foot is bearing more weight than the left, which is 52 compared to 47 on the left. So maybe it's because she's compensating, or maybe she's avoiding something on the right. We don't know, but you're going to find out when we do more history. Yeah. Okay, so maybe I can explain a bit of something here. As you can see on the screen, so what happens if the arch drops? So if the arch happens to drop on that side, the knee kicks in to try and compensate for this dropped arch. So, and then when the knee rotates inwards, then the hip kicks in to try and compensate for the knee, for the internal rotation of the knee. So the pelvic on that side tends to drop and try to compensate for the rotated knee, and then the shoulder on the opposite side, because you can't walk when you're crooked, tries to drop and compensate for that, for the other, for the pelvic tilt on the right. So the shoulder will drop on the left to try and compensate for that tilt. And then maybe you can see something which is called here orthotics required. Okay, these are some kind of foot reblers. Maybe I can show you an animation which is going to explain much.
When a foot pronates excessively, the foot flattens and the toes turn outward more than normal. The kneecap rotates inward and the pelvis and shoulders shift to compensate for the excessive pronation, causing unnecessary postural stress. Spinal pelvic stabilizers help to provide a balanced, symmetrical foundation by preventing excessive pronation. Feet no longer flare excessively. The knees, pelvis, and shoulders then return to their normal positions, helping provide proper postural alignment.